Hey everybody, welcome to the April 21st, 2022 edition of PWTorch presents the Daily Newswire. I'm your host, Tyler Sage at Ring of Tyler. Before we get rolling, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell anyone you know, yell at a stranger, be like a dog that you might hear barking out your front window. Subscribe to PWTorch. If you don't know what it is, just have them subscribe. Just need the subs. So appreciate it. And let's get right into the news of the day. So last night we had a huge announcement by Tony Khan that AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling will be doing a collaborative show in June called what else? Forbidden Door. It'll be June 26th at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. Obviously, AEW has run a ton of shows in that city. New Japan just ran Windy City Riot. So obviously there's a lot of demand and potential for that city. So look for that to sell out in 5-10 minutes, whatever it's going to be. But nothing announced match-wise, but we've already seen Minoru Suzuki, Tomohiro Ishii, and Jay White are some notable names that we've seen from the New Japan roster on AEW television. So one would assume that we will see cross-pollination by both groups for that exact situation. So look out for that. Very exciting. And next is Dave Meltzer from the Wrestling Observer has reported that Roman Reigns will in fact main event WrestleMania Backlash here coming up. And he thinks the angle that he will be shot, that's a quote, on this Friday's SmackDown. So we'll see who he will be taking on and what the context of that will be. Obviously, the main story at this point going into Backlash is the Usos taking on RK Bro to unify the tag team titles. You know, it could always be something, pure speculation on my part here on April 21st, but, maybe the Usos lose or get the victory one way or the other, and then Roman Reigns takes on someone like Randy Orton to get, take another legend that is attempting to defeat him and takes him down even after a match, which would be, protect Randy in that situation. So we'll see, but watch tomorrow on SmackDown and see if there's any additional information based on that. It has been announced that the long-awaited AEW console video game will be named Fight Forever. So for any of you that love that chant, I'm sure you are very excited that the game is called Fight Forever. It's a wrestling game. It's, better than AEW 2K22. So any wrestling game is probably not going to have the most genuine title. It'll be always going to be a little pulpy, if you will. And this feels right on course for that. So, if you look at all the classics, I have PlayStation SmackDown back there, and then all the classic N64 games, WCW versus NWO, all that stuff. It's usually been pretty straight and to the point on what the name of the game is. So, this is what it is. So look for that coming this fall. And finally today, there's been news reported by the New York Post and other outlets that Pat McAfee of in-ring wrestling and announcing fame for WWE is in talks with Amazon to be part of their Thursday Night Football coverage, which already includes Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit in the booth. So one would think that McAfee will do something more McAfee than just calling it, being the third man in a booth, doing maybe pre and post game stuff features that are shown throughout, maybe second screen. There'd be different streams to watch the game, and he could do his style of show while watching it. All speculation on my part, but those are all, he's going to be part of the Thursday night crew if he does agree to that deal with Amazon. So what that means for him doing SmackDown, he seems like a guy who enjoys working. I would think that he would still be doing Friday Night SmackDown after Thursday Night Football, but we will only know when we know. So something to look out for there for Mr. McAfee. So, and for myself, Tyler Sage at Ring of Tyler, I appreciate you watching today. That was your daily news hit. And, below, if you didn't already watch Fireside Chat, which is up as well, put in the comments what dream match you want to see between AEW and New Japan. I had my idea on Fireside Chat, which please check that out if you have not, again, of Wardlow taking on both in a handicap match, taking on Evil and Dick Togo, and just power bombing both those guys for about 5 minutes. That's my dream match. I doubt that happens, but we'll see. And yeah, so Zach will be with you guys tomorrow. Until then, I will talk to you later.